as long as I'm not boring you to death, one thing I can show you while it's still daytime is these two lights in their lowest settings. Those are the moonlight modes, and this will also give you an idea of the tint that we're going to be looking at between these two tonight. The D4S, the 4 LED, the quad LED light that you're looking at on the right is going to be 6500K, and then the 3 LED light on the left, the FW3A, is a tint of 5000K. You're going to get a little bit more lumen out of your 6500, and then this 5000K is going to be a more natural tint. We'll look at them tonight. You'll see the beam shots. Here we have the lumen top FW3A on the left, and then on the right we have the MSR D4S. These are two vastly different lights, but there was a couple folks on Facebook that were asking for a comparison between the two. They were asking for beam shots, so I'm not going to spend too much time here in the daytime showing you these. Just wanted to give you a look at them. This smaller FW3A is ran by an 18650. This larger D4S is ran by a 26650. Now the nighttime portion. You see how the 6500K LEDs in that D4S are kind of like a greenish color? I'm just kidding. That's the aux lights. It's pretty though, aren't they? Alright, so now that's the moonlight. Both are in moonlight, and we're going to go ahead and aim the D4S first down this driveway here and give you an idea of what we're working with here. So we're shooting down the driveway. It's kind of got its limitations reaching to the very end of my driveway there. I mean, with my naked eye I can see plenty of light. The camera's picking up the closer stuff, which is a little bit brighter. Tons of throw coming from this D4S, as to be expected, and a whole lot of light. Now let's go ahead and turn it off. We're going to do the FW3A immediately in turbo, and I mean, it's keeping up pretty good for the size light that this little FW3A is, considering it's got a pocket clip and you're going to put it comfortably in your front pocket. Just to let you know, the only difference that I can hugely notice right now is the fact that the FW3A is getting warm. There is a little bit more light from the D4S, obviously. I think everybody's going to expect that because it's bigger. But FW3A is getting warm. Apparently it did a little bit of step down there and we didn't even notice it. Or at least I didn't. Alright, it's stepping back down again. Yeah, it is getting hot, so it's protecting itself by doing that step down. So that's something to consider. It's pocket rocket, kind of like they say about the MSR D4, whereas you're going to come up with this MSR D4S, and I'm rocking turbo, making the neighborhood dogs mad, and it's not stepping down at all. Definitely something to consider. I've done a temperature regulation like I'm supposed to do on the FW3A. I showed that in my other video about it, and this thing is set at 60. I pressed it 30 times plus the 30 that they already have in, and so it's set at 60 degrees Celsius, and it was stepping down on us there. Alright, this D4S is getting warm now. Still handling it all the way, fingers all the way at the front, and able to hold it. Let's get this FW3A back out. Kinda get it back up in turbo. See what's going on here. I want to see how long it takes to drop down. I'm watching these seconds ticking by now. I'm fixing to get the Firefly's E07 out too, just for fun. Somebody was asking about a comparison of it, so I feel like I'm unlocking some achievements tonight. But Alright, so there it goes again. It's stepping down, but it is hot. I mean, it's warranted. The FW3A is stepping down after 30 seconds, roughly. And it is warranted, in my opinion. Y'all let me know how quick y'all's FW3As are stepping down. Here's the Firefly's E07. This is the SST20 LEDs that we're fixing to check out here. And I'm going to go ahead and go max power on it. Oops. I was just making sure we were in turbo, which we are. There's max power on the Firefly's E07. And we're reaching the end of the driveway very nicely. And tons of light up at the top up here. Try to keep the flashlight out of the way so it doesn't try to focus on it. Alright, so we got that. And then let me reach over here and grab this FW3A one more time. To go from the E07 to FW3A. In short bursts, I'm comfortable with this light being as bright as it is, but that's to be expected. I mean, they even say in the manual, it gets hot quick. So it is what it is. Doing the Firefly's E07 at about mid power now. I'm going to bring the FW3 up FW3A up in mid power. Try to separate the two if I can. See how with the Fireflies over on the right, you got the 4000K, and then the FW3A is going to be the 5000K tint. And let me lose the Fireflies now and do the same thing, mid-power thing with the D4S for you. Alright, and bring up that 6500K on the right with the D4S, and again the FW3A still hanging out on the left with 5000 tint. This camera's picking up the tint pretty realistically. I'm mostly just looking out here with the naked eye, then checking back at what I'm showing y'all, and it's pretty realistic. So there's mid power. Now on mid power, this thing isn't doing too bad. There's the FW3A. I'm holding it all the way at the very end here. But I'm telling you, after 30 seconds on turbo, I didn't want to be holding it at the end. It was definitely stepping down. With my D4 by MSR, I do not leave it on turbo very long either. So these are kind of equivalent. Super bright, short bursts. That's what I can recommend for you. There's the FW3A back on turbo. I hope that helps y'all out. If y'all need anything else, let me know in the comments.